What if I told you one private habit is quietly draining your energy, dulling your focus, and shrinking your confidence? You wake up tired, your list stays blank, and the hours you can't get back keep disappearing. You know the loop. Quick, relief now, guilt later. The same promise to start tomorrow. Here's the twist almost no one says out loud. The key to steady self-control, and the kind of quiet masculinity and self-respect you can feel, has been in plain sight for thousands of years. The Stoics warned against letting urges run your day. Modern brain science shows why quick dopamine keeps pulling you off your path. Put them together, and you get a clear plan. Stay with me. In the next minutes, you'll learn how to break the loop, and you'll leave with a 7-day reset and a 30-day blueprint to take back your time, your focus, and your peace. Asterisk, asterisk. Let's name the habit as clearly and respectfully as possible. Compulsive solo release, the kind that turns into avoidance, not relief. Some people say it's harmless, but ask yourself how you actually feel after. Lighter or a little emptier? The Stoics had a simple rule: do not hand the steering wheel of your life to impulses. Seneca put it bluntly: no one is free if the body is calling the shots. Epictetus added that freedom is mastery of yourself, your choices, your attention, your actions. Marcus Aurelius trained the mind to focus on what is in your control, not what drags you around. Today, that wisdom matters more than ever, because quick content and instant rewards teach the brain to chase shortcuts. Good news, the same brain can learn a better path. Point 1. Why this habit feels so strong. Here's the simple version. Your brain tags certain actions as important by releasing dopamine. Think of dopamine as the nudge that says, do that again. Sexual cues and release are powerful triggers, so the brain starts to expect reward now, not later. With repetition, it learns that you can feel a win without lifting a finger toward real goals. That's the trap. Reward without achievement. For many, the after effects can include fatigue, flat motivation, and that empty, what am I doing feeling. Not everyone feels it the same way, but if you do, it's a sign the habit is stealing the spark you need for harder, better things. Well, we're here. Let's be honest about myths. You may have heard wild claims about massive testosterone spikes from abstinence. Evidence is mixed, and big promises from small or weak studies don't hold up well. Build your plan on skills that work for almost everyone. Better routines, clear purpose, and small wins that rewire craving loops. Point to the Stoic diagnosis, the true cost of being ruled by urge. The Stoics always start with this: what is under your control and what is not. Urges show up. That's not under your control. What you do next, that is yours. Seneca warns that when you obey the body without question, you surrender your freedom. Marcus teaches attention hygiene. Don't hand your focus to every pull. The cost isn't just minutes lost, it's identity. If a quick fix sets your schedule, long-term pride fades. You feel smaller than your values. That's the real loss. 3 Stoic pillars to break the loop. Pillar A, self-discipline you can actually use. Discipline isn't a personality trait. It's a set of tools. Start with pre-commitment. Decide your rule while you're calm. Write an if-gives, then plan. If I feel the urge, then I stand up, breathe slowly for 60 seconds, do 10 push-ups, and leave the room. Next, add friction. Remove private triggers. Install filters. Keep devices out of bed, and keep doors open when you're on a screen. Then, practice urge surfing. When a wave rises, label it. This is a wave. Waves pass. 90 seconds of steady breathing helps more than you think. Finally, a Stoic move. Negative visualization. Picture the slump after you give in, the fog, the lost time. Then picture the version of you who rode the wave and got back to work. Rehearse the win. Pillar B. Purpose. Don't just stop. Replace emptiness chases easy pleasure. Purpose crowds it out. Pick one keystone project that matters, a skill stack, a business sprint, a fitness goal, a craft. Make it small enough to start today, but meaningful enough to make you proud next month. Schedule it. Protect it. When your calendar is loaded with real targets, your brain begins to crave progress. The more you touch your project, the less you want to throw energy away. The Stoics call this living according to virtue, putting energy into what is worthy. Pillar C. Transmutation. Turn the drive into fuel. High drive is not your enemy. It's raw power if you direct it. Channel the surge into motion and making. When a spike hits, move your body or make something. Write 200 words. Sketch for 10 minutes. Practice scales. Code a small function. Move, then make. Or teaching the brain a new link. Urge gives output, gives pride. Over time, this link becomes your new default. For the 7-day reset and 30-day blueprint. Days 1, 2, 3. Clean and stabilize. Environment. Clear feeds. Unfollow triggers. Use app limits. Put the phone outside the bedroom. Body basics. Fixed sleep window. Real meals. Water. Morning sunlight for 10 minutes. Rule. No device in bed, ever. Days 4 to 7. Stack systems. Daily movement. 20 to 30 minutes walks count. Deep work block. 30 to 60 minutes on your keystone project. Device on do not disturb. Evening journal. 3 quick lines trigger. Action you took. Result. This builds awareness and pride. Days 8 to 30. Build identity. 3 daily checks. Moved. Made. Learned. Tick all 3. Social anchor. 2 in-person plans per week. Gym partner. Class. Study group. Anything that gets you around people and out of private loops. Weekly review. What triggered? What worked? What will you change? Update your if, gives, then plan, benefits, and realistic expectations. Many people report steadier mornings, less guilt, and more follow-through within a couple of weeks. That's not magic. It's what happens when you train attention and reward around effort instead of shortcuts. Expect waves. Expect a few slips. Treat slips like reps. Note the trigger. Update the plan, and keep going. The wind you're chasing isn't a perfect streak, it's ownership. When you keep your word to yourself, more often than not, the way you see yourself changes. That's the real payoff. The Stoic message is simple. Urges don't make choices, you do. Seneca warns against serving the body. Epictetus calls freedom the mastery of self. Marcus builds a quiet fortress around attention. Put those together, and you get a clear path. Don't just remove the habit. Replace it with purpose. Retrain it with discipline, and redirect it into work and growth. Every time you ride a wave and return to something that matters, you cast a vote for the kind of person you are. Stack enough votes, and the habit loses its grip. Here's your first move. Try the 7-day reset, and tell me in the comments which pillar you'll start with: discipline, purpose, or transmutation. If you want weekly lessons on Stoicism, attention, and self-control you can actually use, hit subscribe. You don't need to be perfect to change your life. You need a plan, a few honest tools, and the courage to stick with them. Start today.